It's free, man. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I told you we need to get up to 100,000. Well, I can stop all these rumors and innuendos. Anybody that ride with FBA ride with them. Anybody that don't, just get out of our way. Let us do our thing. If you ride with us, don't vote for the CBC. Don't worry about the NAACP. Don't worry about none of them clown organizations, none of these clowns that getting on these TVs talking about some fake Pan-Africanism or whatever they talking about. It's just some people do things for attention. Why they do things for attention, I don't know. Do they want to continue to do things for attention? Of course they do. They want our undivided attention. But I need you to hit that like, share, and subscribe button as you come on in now. Let me talk to you. We're not gonna be played, man. These people trying to play us, man. All this fake stuff, man. I just got through watching the AU. I told you if you're African, I don't care where you're from. You could be from the Caribbean, or you could be from Canada, you could be from US of A. If you African, you should have been at the African Union. You should walk in there and tell them you African and they must hear you out. Let's see how that would have worked out for you. See, that would have taught you right there that it ain't no Pan-Africanism, that it ain't no brotherhood. It's everybody for themselves. Yeah, but the ones that got common sense gonna join together and get things done. Yeah, you can redevelop your own community. Your community can be the beautifulest community in the world. Yeah, ain't no need of arguing with the pastors. They done sold they soul also. All of them done sold they soul. Now you got fake Myron Game down there with Fresh and Fit. Them two coons down there. Yeah, man, them two coons down there, now they all of a sudden they want to come back and be black again. No, my brother. No, my brother. You are the reason why we're delineating. And all the rest of them that get on them shows and tell me, well, FBA, I think it's a hate group. Who we hating on, man? Who is we hating on, man? We ain't hating on nobody, man. Stop playing that game, man. That game ain't going on. You better run them white people and tell them then. And let's see what they can do about FBA lineage. What they want to talk about? All that convict leasing they got going, still got going on? They want to talk about that redlining. They want to talk about that debanking they still got going on and talking about they want peace. So in order to have peace, you got to give peace. You got to want to see other people prosper, not be a hater. You know what I'm saying? You got to show love to get love. Yeah, love conquer everything. Hey, how y'all doing? Come on in. Yeah, love conquer everything. But you got to show love to get love. You can't be sitting there playing with people's emotions and feelings and playing with their history and all their inventors, all their educators, all their scientists. You can't play with people like that. Some of them some of them. You can look at a person and know when they can't think. See, somebody like me just gonna let them talk because I know what I'm talking about and I know they don't know what they talking about. It wasn't 3 weeks ago they talking about their music was just as good as ours. Well, we gonna listen to your music then, man. Ain't nobody gonna hate you for listening to your music, man. And you can go to the Grammys. You can go to wherever you want to go. You can go wherever you want to go. That's the part about being free. We don't care. This is FBA South. We only concerned about FBA lineage business. And if you're a rider, you ride with us, we ride with you. But we're not going to be out there protesting. We're not going to be holding up no signs. That sign don't say reparation for FBA lineage. Now, whatever country you from, you're going to have to go back to your country and get reparations. Yeah, you're going to have to go back to your country and get reparations. We not getting emotional about what nobody say. I see the commander-in-chief said something to one of them tethers. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way that goes, man. We not involved in getting. Let's tell you, CBC need to go 0-60. They're not up there representing us. People talking about getting a voter ID. They don't want to go get a voter ID. No, because they want to keep you at the bottom to keep you supporting it. Why they dumb children get all the money and blow it? And thinking they special. And these other tethers coming from their political elite over there from the continent, they think they come over here and join FBA lineage. No, you can't. What you gonna do, you gonna go back over there to AU or to the motherland and build your continent. I like the way Ethiopia building over there. I like the way Burkina Faso is building over there. I love all that. We've been waiting on y'all to stand up for you. Stand on your own too, my brother. But Zach said y'all just say that word brother just to be, it's just like saying hello. It don't have no meaning behind it. It don't have no meaning behind it. It's all political games, all political theater. Because I looked at the whole AU, they never did mention FBA lineage. They did not mention us. I didn't see none of them mention us. And none of their meeting, they didn't mention us. Yeah. So you can run to the white tea people and tell them, oh man, FBA lineage is delineating, oh man, that they not supporting us because we've been selling them out. We ain't been keeping it a thou wow with them. We just been in it for us. It don't work like that, baby boy. Yeah, hello. Yeah, the way it work is, if you support us, then we rock with you. But if you don't, then you know what it is. But it's still all love. Just throw up the deuces and keep it moving. It ain't nothing. It ain't gotta be personal. No, you ain't never gotta be personal, man. Only thing you gotta do is keep it moving, man. And then just run to your master if you want to. He not gonna stop nothing. Cause when he come, we gonna tell what you talking about. Huh? What is you talking? I know you ain't come to tell us that we just got a hate group. Yeah, he not gonna do that. He don't have the nerve to do that. No. He still got the Klan, he still got the Proud Boys, he still got all them hate groups in his own community. He need to go work that out with them. See, all y'all don't know what we know. That's why we just sit back and observe, watch and listen and look at you and know that we got 7 cents in the third eye. And we know that CBC ain't done nothing for the FBA lineage community for the last 40 years. There been taxation without any representation. Yeah, all that stuff they up there arguing about, they arguing about somebody scamming. That was the woman that started that. Feed American Future over there in Minnesota. Well, you might as well call it the Somaliland. See how everybody else can have their own little Somaliland? You can have a little Chinatown. You can have your little Koreatown. You can have all your other towns. But boy, if you put that FBA lineage town together, oh no, we can't have this. Oh no, this is wrong. This is against America. Y'all is reverse discriminating. Boy, y'all be having me laughing. Yes, you do. Then you'll come back and tell us your children are out of control. Well, let us get them under control then. Let's get back whooping in the school. Let's get back discipline in the school. Let's get back religion in the school. Let's get back all the good things that works. Let's get that. Since all of a sudden, you can have all this other stuff going on in the classroom that ain't got nothing to do with reading, writing, and arithmetic. Reading, writing, arithmetic. No, boy, God is working. I'm telling you. God is showing up and showing out. Oh man, it ain't even got July yet. Man, by the time the 4th of July hit, man, and bomb burst to be all in the air, man. Oh man, you gonna see God do mighty works, man. Yahweh gonna do mighty things. He gonna move all stumbling blocks out of our way, man. Oh man, they gonna cry and weep. Yeah, like they crying and weep about vote ID, but you gotta have ID to drive. You gotta have ID to get in a club. You gotta have an ID to do anything. You gotta have an ID to get a passport. You got all this same stuff you gotta get before you be able to get a passport. And I done told all y'all to get y'all a passport. Yeah, man, you never know when you're gonna go on vacation. Yeah, man. Yeah, and don't let nobody get in a trick box and tell about you a hate group. Don't never let them get you in that trick box. Them folks trying to play you like fried eggs, man. They trying to fry you like some eggs, man. They got you in there whipping you up, man. They get you emotional, they be whipping you up. I know if I say some clown stuff, they'll get in their emotion. I done told y'all stop getting emotional with these folks, man. They don't even know your history. They don't know where you came from. They don't know nothing about the Buffalo Soldiers. They don't know none of the Buffalo Soldiers. Here it is now, Black History Month. Now they complaining that they ain't involved. You weren't involved. 500 years ago we separated, my brother. Do you know what that means? 500 years ago we separated. Ain't no need of you throwing in a couple old 60s civil rights guys to my, yeah, they were there. But they wasn't there down south. They was there come down south. Sidney Poitier had Brother Fundy had good enough sense not to not go past that line. They weren't coming in the Delta. Since you know our history, I'm gonna see that you know what that means. They weren't coming in the Delta. They weren't coming in the Deep South. No. See, they don't know nothing about that. Before them folk go is right here in Atlanta, man. That's before them folk go, man. Before it's going on deep down south, they don't know nothing about that. No, they don't even know nothing about sundown time. Then they think they can run to the white tea people and tell them who. I would listen to the left. They were saying, man, y'all don't know how to operate a phone. Y'all don't know how to do this. Y'all don't know how to do that. They think they really dealing with children. So you must paint. Listen, since they think they dealing with children, they think they the adults. Because they got a so-called degree behind them. This is how you handle them. Let them go 0-60. Yeah, the CBC got the biggest caucus up there in the House. But what have the biggest caucus got you, FBA Lennox? That's what I'm asking. What have it got you? Why your community is being gentrified instead of being developed? We can develop our own community. Since you can have a Koreatown, a Chinatown, you can have Little Mexico, you can have everything, Little Venezuela, Little Cuba, little every little thing you can think of. Little Jamaica, but boy, you can't have FBA Lennox. Oh no, man, y'all is a hate group. But as soon as they win a war, they can say, oh man, get a shout out to the Jamaicans, man. Let me get a shout out to everything else except FBA Lennox. If you get up there on that podium and you say, I'm gonna give a shout out to the FBA Lennox. The foundation of this country. Oh man, he's xenophobic, man. I mean, he's trying to cause problems, man. He's trying to they delineating. One thing they delineating. And I think, yeah, man, I just gonna do their thing, man. Man, and we gonna need some help. Well, guess what? All of y'all got billions. Guess what y'all can do? Get together, like I said, get about 500 billion together and stop all that crying and just hand it on over. And we'll think about coming out there doing some protests. Because we know when we come out there what y'all agenda is. Yeah, we already know what y'all agenda is. To burn down some buildings, start some loot and all that other stuff and say, see, that's them. No. Ain't nobody gonna be burning down nothing. Ain't nobody gonna be doing no looting. Them ain't nothing but crumbs. I see they up north, now they tell me they ain't got food deserts. Come on, man. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. Show me your grocery stores then. Show me your grocery stores. Why is New York trying to open up free grocery stores? Boy, y'all is a clown and a half. But y'all claim y'all got money up north, boy. But y'all ain't built that. I don't see y'all Silicon Valley. I don't see y'all owning no movie studios or nothing. I don't see y'all owning nothing. Only thing y'all do is bellyache. Only black man right now that got a major studio is Tyler Perry, and he FBA South all day. We don't care nothing about what nobody's sexual preference. That's on them. That's on them and the creator. They know nothing can't change about a man, and they can't nothing change about a woman. Yeah. And we can speak all kind of dialects. See, that's where they get it twisted at. Yeah, that's where they get it twisted at. They think we really slow like them. They think we go for the banana in the tailpipe. Yeah, they believe in them folks like they some saints or something. Them folks ain't no saints, boy. Them folks ain't no saints. Yes, sir. Yeah, they think that's them. That's they. Only one I seen to keep it real was the Italian prime minister over there, Maloney. Boy, she gave them the truth. They trying to put y'all in them trap debts and all that. And France still get 500 million from them every year. I told you they got all their artifacts in their museums, and told them the reason why they can't have them is they don't have no place to put them. They won't go argue with them, but they try to come over here, tell us about their culture, which is ain't nothing. You put us on the ships, bro. We don't want to hear nothing about that fake culture, man. All that fake tribalism y'all got going over there instead of working with each other. Y'all will come out better working with each other. We love to see that. We would love to see that. But you must be told the truth. And we can't hold our tongue on the truth. No, we can't hold our tongue because you acting like a Momo. All y'all over there acting like Momo. I told you it's only 5, 6 of y'all over there that ain't acting like that. That's Ethiopia. That's Kenya. That's Namibia. That's Rwanda. Uganda. Botswana. The rest of y'all though, y'all ain't like real Momo. And the truth must be said. Congo is the most powerful country over there. They got the Congo River. They can light up Africa. But they won't go to Ethiopia and tell them, hey, man, give us the design, man, where we can go ahead and put 2, 3 of these electrical dams up on this river, man, and light up whole Africa. But y'all smarter than us, though. You highly intelligent that you tell it. That you could come over here and take all the opportunity that you see and take advantage of. But you don't see all them opportunities in the motherland. Somebody got to build something, bro. Somebody got to build something. Because if we build it, you're going to get jealous. And then there's going to be problems. Yeah, they're going to lead to problems. So go ahead and build the motherland, man. Yeah, man. You ain't going to treat us no different than you treat regular tourists. You're going to call us Mazunga and all that other stuff. Akata, cotton picker. Then when we say something back to you now, then you get in your feelings. Oh, I remember when y'all used to call us booty stretchers. See what I'm saying? You get all in your feelings, but ain't no need to get all in your feelings, man. That's how we raised up to join each other, man. Just to keep each other laughing, man. That's how we make it through the day, man. With all the trials and tribulations. Just a couple weeks ago, our brothers were getting deleted. Hands up. They said, follow the law. I remember all you Latinos said y'all need to follow the laws. There's something y'all doing wrong. So I think that y'all need to follow the laws and don't resist now. Don't buck. Don't do none of that. Just follow the law. Yeah, you know you got your papers telling you it's time to go. But you're going back home. That's a beautiful thing. You got somewhere to call home. And I think that's where y'all think where we lacking at. No, we ain't got no weakness in us, baby. This our home. We built this. We built the most powerful nation on earth. Yeah. So, well, we laid the foundation for the most powerful nation on earth. We was gone from y'all for 500 years. Why y'all nation ain't built in? And why y'all keep bothering us? And keep coming out with all these fake. I love that Frank Zanunu. Now he's saying ain't no Pan-Africanism. Ain't no, that's all fake. Okay, now that we put that in the bag. All right. Now we got the other clown sister. She's saying something. We're going to put her in the bag with that. See, we just put them all in the bag. But come November, oh man, we got a November to remember. Yeah, FBA Lynch, we're going to get them a November to remember. I told you to come on independent. Become a free thinker. Get out from the left or the right. Come independent. Get you a lobbyist group, FBA lineage. Get a BDL, Black Defamation League. That is what we need. We need to think ahead, move ahead. Because we don't need to be getting on the apps, arguing with our brothers, whoever they want to be. Now, Myron Gain and that Fresh and Fit crew, they can never be a brother. No. That's why ain't nobody paying to what's going on over there in Sudan. Yeah, Yeah, Saudi Arabia don't care nothing about them, man. They're just like back in the days in name only. When our people supposed to been free, it was in name only. Okay, that's them too. You feel me? They just in name only. There ain't nobody paying them no attention. Yeah, man. Every couple of years they having a civil war about something. Yeah, they don't know how to work well with others or work together amongst themselves. Yeah. You let them win a war though. Watch what they throw up. They gonna throw up their flag and they gonna throw up their homeland. They don't represent FBA lineage. No, they don't represent us. They gonna say, hey man, I'm from so and so, so man, I represent this, and ain't nothing wrong with that. We want you to continue to show us who you represent, and we gonna show you who we represent. FBA lineage, from the bottom to the top, cause here we come. Yahweh told me last night he letting go that black magic, man, in full effect, man, and I see it coming, man. It is winning. It is winning. But here's the deal for y'all young fellas. Get you an education. Get into AI. Get into electronics. Get into science. Get into STEM. Get into all of that. Every day you need to be focused on STEM. Nothing else but STEM. Yeah. And get you some financial literacy, son. Yeah. And you can go on this app here on YouTube. If you got homework, type in your homework and redo that too. You can use Chat GPT. You can, oh man, y'all got so many advantages, man. If you didn't understand what the teacher taught in class, you can come take that homework in YouTube channel and they'll reteach it to you, man. Come on, man. I know y'all want to win, man. The streets are dead, man. That's over with, man. Yeah, that's the last of the Mohegan, man. That's the last of the Mohegan. Ain't nothing out there, man. Come on, man. Let's go on and use this black magic and take it to the top. Like I said, you don't have to stop arguing with nobody. No matter what they say, let them say it. You can't stop nobody from saying something about you. You can't stop nobody. But I know one thing, they don't pay none of your bills. That's what got me laughing when they said they're going to the W folk. I went there laughing. Man, them W folk don't pay our bill, man. They don't even want to pay reparations. But they know they've been debanking us. They know they've been redlining us. They know all the things that they've been doing. And then they'll say only 2% of their population were doing it. And they feel no need to compensate no one for it. All the other 98% been hard-working Christians. And they've been God-fearing folks from day one. Boy, I be laughing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Huh? Yeah, you didn't see no looting up there in Minnesota. No, you didn't see not an ounce of looting going on in Minnesota. There would be no drums and holding up signs. But now FBA Lynch would have came out there, they went to looting. Yeah, whatever that group is, they be wearing all the black and all the black masks and all that stuff. Yeah, man, it came out there looting and everything, man. Been burning down stuff and everything. Then Charles Barkley would have came out and said, man, y'all some clowns out there. Y'all ain't that, man, what y'all doing. But he ain't said nothing about none of their protests, huh? You ain't heard nothing now superstar athlete or actress come out and say FBA lineage. Sit at the house. Only one that done said something is Nicki Minaj. She done told the truth on the DNC. She told them black folk get them in office, and when they get in office, black folks is the last to even be thought about. And that's coming from the CBC, because they got the biggest majority up there in the House. Yeah, that's where the bank at, in the House. If they don't want something to get passed, it don't matter the DNC or the RNC, they can vote against it. You don't see them voting against it, do you? No, but they want to sit there and argue with you about what is and what ain't. Yeah. No, you ain't got to never lose your friendship with nobody. No, you keep that. That rarely come about. But what I'm telling you is this here. You is FBA lineage. You is FBA South. And you be proud. I done told you FBA lineage is proud. FBA lineage is black and proud. Man, I don't want to hear nothing about nobody else's culture, man. They don't even know their culture. I told you what's going on. France, Germany, England. They got all their culture in the. Go over there, get you a passport. If you ain't got a passport, travel over there, go to their museums, and see ain't all they artifacts over there in them folk museums. If they ain't know what you're gonna say, you're gonna go back and tell them, hey man, all your history in the museum, man. Why you wanna go get that stuff? They gonna make up 90 million excuses on why they can't get their artifacts back or nothing. Now you got the sister over here telling us when our history began. Boy, I tell you, between them and them W folk keep trying to rewrite history. I understand the W folk, cause they don't want to tell their children the truth. Yeah, man, I hear somebody dying for 400 years, man, and they still coming, man. They still keep creating them geniuses and great ones. Yeah, I'd be ashamed to tell my children that too, man, that I hear somebody dying for 400 years. But when I did let them go, man, they caught up ASAP, man. I would be ashamed to tell the truth too. I would want to tell the history that I would want to tell. Yeah, I would want to tell it. That's the truth of the matter. I would want to write it in the way that I want to write it. I wouldn't want to tell them about all the lynching. I wouldn't want to tell them about all the sundown town. I wouldn't tell them about all the towns that we burnt down because they looked way better than ours. I wouldn't want to tell all that history. You mean to tell me, Papa and my mom that y'all let them go, right? So they got on their own. They built to their own. Then y'all double back and burnt them down. They not gonna tell their children the truth about that. That's why these folk that come from the other country be having me laughing. Let me tell you what you're doing. Let me help y'all out a little bit. Let me tell y'all something ain't nobody else told y'all. Don't get in white folk and black folk business. Do not get in the W folk and black folk business. Do not trick yourself in that business. Do not think you know more than we do. You better stay out of that. You better stay out of that. I promise you. But you can run to them and you're going to tell them this and tell them that. All thing they're going to do is look at you and shake their head and say, okay, I know. That's it, folks. That's the forward they're going to go, folks. That's the forward they're going to go. Because they know we know the truth. They know we know the truth. We know the heavenly truth. Yeah, they not going to come to us with that playing with us. Like they can rewrite history. No. Because they know what we're going to throw up in their face. Yeah. And it ain't going to be nothing but the truth. Nothing but the truth. And we don't even have to go to history. We can go right now. We can go right now and tell them the truth. From 20. We can go from 2020 and tell them the whole truth. So don't play with us. Find you something safe to do. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your stay while you're here in America. Like I said, we are not the government. We do not represent the government. We got problems with our fake politician, the so-called CBC. And all them tethers, 75% of them are married to white people. Every time you turn around, the first thing they holler about some fake racism. Racism, that's what it is. Tell them to go tell the banks that. Tell them to go tell the real estate company that. Yeah, tell them to go tell the people where it's going to count and going to matter. Tell them the right policy. They had a George Floyd policy bill. They had a John Lewis bill. They did not pass not now one of them because of one senator. One senator they let hold up. But they got a law up there where they could have passed it. They just had to get rid of all that other mess they had created. Yeah, that's what they did. Because they wanted to keep all the NGOs paid. They wanted to keep all the tethers paid. Like the NAACP, the Divine Nine. They get some crumbs. Yeah, they get some crumbs. They give them a little power. They make them president over HBCU University. Then they'll go there and they'll show up and show out on them students. Y'all ain't doing it. Y'all done make me look good today, boy. We ain't passed the school like we should, but we gotta get to work. You gotta get to work. Sometimes you gotta get to work. But there ain't no reason why you should be failing. You could take your homework and put it on back on YouTube and get redid, retaught. Use ChatGPT, get it did, get retaught. Yeah, man. Get it talked to the way that you understand it. Yeah, man. It's no reason to be felon. If you is felon these days, it's called laziness. That is real laziness. When you got all the information in your hand to get the job done. Yeah, to get the job done. Yeah. But all them ones that crime, we ain't got nothing to do with that, man. We ain't got nothing to do with what's going on, man. The 92% and the 78% told y'all to vote the way they wanted y'all to vote. Y'all didn't vote that way. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm an independent. I didn't vote. I sat out. Like I'm going to sit out November, the great sit out. Divine Nine, NAACP, the Urban League. Yeah, the great sit out. Yeah, you ain't did nothing for your community. What good is having power when you don't do nothing for your community? You run to somebody else's community like they like you. Them folk don't like you. They done told you they don't like you. They done showed you. If they like you, NAACP, if they like you, the Urban League, if they like you, Divine Nine, if they like you, I want to see y'all move to East LA. I want to see y'all move to East LA. Yeah, move to East LA. Let's find out. Let's find out, do they like y'all or not? See, I'm going, you don't take me that. No. Once you show me who you is, like Lou Light, like El Munoz TV, I believe you. Only nobody they got looking like, doing their films and stuff over there, W people. Yeah, Bad Bunny, yeah, that came from the Afro Latinos on the island. That's their music. They just put him in the face. That's all that was. That's all that was. Same thing they used to do here in America. Yeah, same thing. Yeah. If you do your history in America, it's very simple. It's very simple. Whatever genre they allowed us in, we dominate. Only industry we didn't dominate was Hollywood, because that was pitching to the world. See, they had been pitching us, just like they had been pitching the continent to us, they've been pitching us to the continent. Oh man, we all thugs, drugs, and gangsters. They don't know that that's fiction. They don't know that that's non-fiction. That ain't none of that real. That's why they can't go over there and ask Britain, France, and Germany to give them all their antiquities back. No, they scared to go ask them folk, man. Them folks sit right beside them folk. Them folk think they side by side an angel. Yeah. And tell you everything started on the continent. Ethiopia, see, one thing I like about Ethiopia, they got their own Bible and everything. Yeah. But one thing I like about that Italian president, she tired of seeing people get deleted out there in that sea. Yeah, she tired of seeing people lose their life out there in that sea, man. She told the African Union, man, y'all being played as suckers. They trying to put y'all in all these death traps and steal y'all resources. She told them the truth. Now they gonna have a thing called Italy Africa, man. She keeping it real, man. Yeah, man, I like her, man. One time they was saying she was racist, man, but I like her, man. She keep it real, man. Ain't nobody against no white people that keep it real. Ain't nobody against no immigrants that keep it real. Ain't nobody against none of the Caribbeans if they keep it real. Ain't nobody against nobody if you keep it all the way real, 100. And if you're willing to grab that sign that say FBA, reparations for FBA lineage, and march with that, man, we love you, man. We got nothing but love for you, baby. But this is an old debt that must be paid. This is a debt that got to be paid, baby. It got to be paid. It must be paid. There's no other way around it. We've been avoiding it, kicking the can down the road for too many centuries. Now it's time to stand up. Yeah, you see, soon as MLK mentioned it, they deleted him. Yeah, you don't want against it, but we got to get ready, but we weren't talking about that. But you go look at the list of all the resources the United States government send to all the other countries, call it soft power. But they ain't got nothing constantly coming to the FBA lineage calling it soft power. But they made sure they destroyed all our great communities. Oh yeah, man. We had to rebuild them. They had to burn them down. We have to build them back up again. All right, this time we're gonna build something that ain't gonna burn down. Okay. And just know we ain't against no one. But this is FBA South. This is FBA lineage. And I'm gonna call the ball and the scrack, man. And we not gonna let nobody trick us or mislead us or play us with our emotions. That go for the preachers, that go for the NAACP, Divine Nine, that go for the Urban League, that go for all those fake organizations that work against FBA lineage. Done sat up there and told them folks that y'all don't know how to operate the internet. Y'all don't know how to go get y'all own voter ID. Oh man, but you know how to work and pay your bills, but you don't know how to go get your ID. Ain't that something? Oh man, I was laughing, man. That's why when you do go get your voter ID, make sure you put independent on there and tell them you'll think for yourself. And then you ask them like Janet say, what have you done for me lately? And I guarantee you they can't say nothing because they ain't did nothing. Uh-huh. Yeah. Ask them about your daycare. Where they at in the community, Reverend? And the CBC, the Urban League, the NAACP, all y'all together. Where the daycares at? Where the centers at for the children when they get out? Oh, okay. Y'all don't know. Okay. What about maternity health? Then what about the FBA lineage women maternity health? Is y'all doing anything about that? What about disease that's spreading in the community? Is y'all doing anything about that? You doing everything up there and talk about everybody else's business instead of worrying about the FBA lineage business. Is you trying to open up some mental health center to get them some therapy? Yeah. But you up there concentrating on getting children, telling them they get to tell y'all who they is, knowing that they can never be who they telling y'all they is. So if a child woke up this morning and told you he was a billionaire, do you believe him? If he wake up in the morning and told you he wanted to be a billionaire, you'll tell him, go on, get out your face. You won't want to believe that dream, but you'll believe that clown mess. Yeah, ain't nothing but the Most High showing y'all who they is. He was tired of them hiding in the dark. He just bringing them out. That's all. He bringing them out, showing you where they been hiding at, what they been thinking, what they been plotting. Man, they went all around the world with that thing, man. The NGO was getting out that money all around the world, man. You accept this, you get down and lay down. They thought that thing, see how quick God turned that thing back around, man? You see how the Most High turned it back around, man. And he done told y'all, he the only one y'all should fear, man. Yeah, he done told you he the only one you should fear. Yes, sir. If somebody don't want to listen to you and they want to go left, let them go left, bro. You know, listen to me. You got no heaven or hell to put them in. Let them go left. Let them go left. But one thing we ain't going for, we ain't going out there to be con, go against them federal agent, lose your right to vote and all that, and them folks sitting back laughing. Because they be the same ones running up in them stoves. Talking about the loop time, they be the same ones, be running up in there, talking about the time to burn it down, they be the same one doing it. But guess who's gonna be left with the mess? Guess who's gonna be left holding the bag? You and your community gonna be the one left holding the bag. There be some old fear desert. Go look up north and see, can you go up there to what they be claiming, all this and all that. You walk through there, man, look like straight ghetto. Ain't nothing but straight ghetto. They got them up there shopping at them bodegas like they grocery store. See, they getting hand over fist money. That's why they don't care what go on. Yeah. Cause when it come to that looting and all that other stuff, they ain't gonna let you burn down their business. No, they gonna fight to the dead end for their business to keep prospering. Long as they can get your money. Yeah. You don't see they do it to them liquor stores and all them old fake stores. They ain't got nothing but high calorie, high disease, blood pressure, and everything. But they trick you and told you your food with high blood pressure, diabetic, and all that. That come from eating all that processed food. That's why when you go to the motherland, you eat that food over there, you lose 60 or 90 pounds over that ASAP because you eat natural what the earth gave you. I don't know why they letting them play with their seeds over there. Bill Gates need to come over here and play with these farmer seeds. See how he come out. He done already did that. That's why they ain't got nothing but GMO. See how God, the Most High, turned it all around? What they thought was for wrong, he made it for right. Boy, I love it. Yes, son. He's showing up and showing out. He got the tethers. They all them double tongue talking to each other. One say this, one say that. You can get it. When I get that studio built, man, I'm gonna show y'all, man. You can show this, show that. I'm gonna show y'all. Let me bring y'all ready to the light then, man. Once I get that studio built, man. Oh man, it's gonna be beautiful. I told you get me up to 100,000, then, little mama, little sister, my brother, get me up to 100,000. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have all that set up where you can see what one tether say and the other tether say. Boy, I'm gonna have them going at it. Yes, sir. I'm gonna let them turn it back on them. No, not tether. You said this a year ago. This is what you said. Okay, that's just like them other folk, man. Them folks said, man, yeah, man, it's y'all next, y'all next. Oh, okay. Well, what country they gonna send it to, and what country they gonna give us to go to? Yeah, I told you they can give us time, man. We get them Tuskegee Airmen back together, man, and we can get some Buffalo Soldiers back together, man, and we build a couple universities and put them in there, man. We know how to handle the thing, man. We not as slow as you think, man. Bet they won't keep our artifacts. I bet you they'll unask them. And we ain't gonna ask them one time. Because if we can't enjoy our own, then we just destroy it. Then that'll be something to do that too. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be something to do that too, man. Yeah, man. They said they were going to run to the WATP, man, and tell them that we is a hate group and we delineate FBA. We do not like FBA because we can't infiltrate. We won't have nowhere to hide. But just like when you win awards, you call out where you from. When you get in trouble, you do the same thing. Yeah, don't act no different than us, man. Come on now. And I can tell you right now, them folk don't care nothing about you or us. Yeah, we trying to get reparation, and you in our way. Now you still want to play this house nigga game. Now we're not gonna go for that. You think we're gonna go for this house nigga game? You playing with us? The only thing we ask you to do is step to the left or to the right and just move out our way. Stop playing with our music. Stop playing with our history. If you don't know, ask somebody some questions, and we'll give you the information to it. You feel me? But one thing we can't teach you, how to stand up for yourself against the W folk. We can't teach you that. You got to do that on your own. Yeah, it's 45th million of y'all, and y'all ain't did no protesting in Washington or nothing, man. And y'all ain't carried no sign that say reparations for FBA lineage. Go tell the truth, man. Y'all say y'all not for paying us reparations also. Talking about you ain't gotten your ancestors, but you benefiting from it, though. You benefiting from it. You sleeping good at night. You got running water now. You got lights every day. Oh man, but you got big benefits coming to you. You got a place to stay. You're getting all our resources and you're getting all that, but you ain't for us getting what's rightfully ours, huh? You ain't for us getting that bread for our ancestors that work sun up to sundown, that you walking on their blood, they precious blood, but you got sense enough to say no for that, huh? Okay. Then since you got sense enough to say no for that, then we got sense enough to say no to you too. Get your ass out there and protest then. Stop being lazy. I thought you was a hard worker. Sun up to sundown, 7 days a week. Won't make me no different. I thought you was a hard worker. Get out there and get to working then. Yeah, get out there and get to working. Yeah, hard worker. Yeah, this is FBA South. OG Frost TV. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, because it's all free. Yeah, get me up to 100,000 subscribers, and we gonna do what we need to do. I ain't asking you to do nothing but subscribe. You ain't got to donate if you don't want to. That ain't no problem to me. All right. Back at you again tomorrow, trying to wake up your third eye. All right.